What's up guys, it's Johnny Candido of Candido Training. In today's video might be on an unpopular opinion, especially in the YouTube fitness community, but that is the fact that I believe that YouTube fitness personalities are essentially overrated athletes, including myself. But now hear me out, this isn't insulting anybody. Actually it's the opposite, but it's just clarifying why exactly YouTubers become overrated and how that leads to a lot of strength athletes becoming very underrated because they just essentially become underappreciated. But then also when people find out about the strength athletes, then they wonder why aren't they as popular as the YouTubers. So I kind of want to go over that. And the first thing is to understand that a YouTuber, what makes a YouTuber successful, is much more complicated. It involves many more skills than a lot of people understand. Because simply being strong or having an impressive physique does not at all equal having a successful YouTube channel. You have several different roles. First of all, you have to have a decent camera, then you have to be able to record video and find correct angles when it comes to recording, for example, workout videos. A lot of people just have bad angles and then that ruins the whole video. Then you have to be able to video edit, obviously. And then you also have to be able to talk well on camera. You have to be eloquent. And then another part is the fact that you have to be a decent coach because you are giving out information. So if you are just completely clueless, which a lot of athletes actually don't understand that much when it comes to biomechanics or other intricacies when it comes to programming, for example, they're not necessarily experts in that. So you have to embody all of that and then also be an athlete yourself as well. So this is why when it comes down to having the most successful YouTuber also be the best athlete, that's just not likely going to be the case. The effect of the popularity leads people to believe otherwise. Because you see someone who is so popular, who maybe has a squat video that has so many views, that then you think, okay, that must be the standard. That workout video is so popular that he must be the best at that particular workout. When they don't understand that it's everything around it that made them get that type of attention. However, some change I do want to help influence is I want it to be more normal for YouTubers to actually compete in their sports they're promoting, or at least be competitors in general. So I want to talk about this because I'm personally friends with a lot of people who are strength athletes who aren't that popular, and one of my goals with the channel is to give them more exposure. That's why you see me feature guys like Gibbs and talk about plenty of other strength athletes on my channel. You talk about guys like Ray Williams, a lot of the IPF lifters, and even some of them outside the IPF. And I do this because I want people to see what they're capable of doing and to understand that YouTubers are not the pinnacle of strength or the pinnacle of bodybuilding. That there's so much more outside of it. There's so many great lifters that go unrecognized. For example, I'll say somebody who I know, who I talk to regularly, who is an amazing lifter, is John Hack. And he is literally my weight class. He's a year younger than me. And he totaled 1710 while drug tested, 1710 being 1,710 pounds in all three lifts, the bench, squat, deadlift combined. But the point is that he's just by far way stronger than me, has a way better physique, and I know a lot of people will say steroids, and nobody can know but himself, but my point is that there are a lot of people out there that exist like that, and a lot of people don't know of them. Something that also inspired me to make this video was a screenshot actually John sent me of a comment on a Richard Hathorn video. And it was essentially saying that they can't believe that both me and Richard Hathorn, or Richard Hathorn and I, are natural because we're so strong pound for pound and can beat out lifters who use steroids. And first of all, there's two problems wrong with that comment. First of all, I obviously think that that's not true. I think Richard Hathorn can be natural, especially being as lightweight as he is. That makes sense to me. But then it's also the fact that they're putting myself in the same class as Richard Hathorn. And anybody who knows anything about powerlifting knows that that is absolutely ridiculous. I pride myself on what I'm able to accomplish, but I am nowhere near the level of Richard Hathorn. It's just an insult to him to say that. And I think a lot of people don't understand this because they see powerlifting just from the outside looking in, and they don't take a deeper look into it to realize the differences in strength, especially when we get to the elite levels. My last point is leading into possibly my most unpopular opinion on this video, I bet, and that's the fact that I think what is achievable naturally has now actually been underrated, and it used to be overrated in my opinion when people thought,
Pardon the interruption. You will shortly be returned to your regularly scheduled program. Johnny doesn't want to end up like Blaha.
was natty. He was squatting whatever he made up that he squatted, but actually didn't do it in a competition. But now I've seen it swing so far the other way, where a lot of people, there's some people don't think even totaling 1500 is possible naturally. They don't think squatting 3 times your body weight is possible naturally. And these things are just absurd to me. So what I'll do for this video is just include a long list of videos in the description of just amazing feats of strength that I think not enough people have seen and not enough people recognize. And I want to do this since, of course, I have a major platform now on YouTube to where I can reach a lot of people, so hopefully can get some more exposure to this and to where people can realize just how strong just humans can be in general, and have a mentality that you can always get stronger because there are so many people who are achieving amazing things. And I think that that's something on YouTube we've moved the other way, where we try to be so realistic that I think a lot of times we just aren't as optimistic as we should be. I always expect more progress, and I think I can do a lot more naturally because I see all these people accomplishing amazing things around me. Alright, that's it, guys. Make sure to like the video, support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace!
Man, fuck a shooting star. Biggie died, they shot a star. Who you know in West LA? Bring that ruckus to MA. Jeez.